I think we're just going to kind of like free flow this reading. Yeah, I'm just going to take it slow, free flow. Whatever comes up, comes out. Okay. All links are below if you need to get in contact with me. If you want to book your own personal reading, the website is below. If you have a question, you can text it to the number below, pay for your question, and receive the answer to your question. All right. So let's get into this, Aquarius. Thank you, Lord God, for blessing Aquarius with a clear and concise message from you. All right. Um, Aquarius, so when I was shuffling off camera, this is what I got. And I put it back in the deck. Said, I was prompted to read it. Okay. So women fall in love in the presence of, and men fall in love in the absence of. So you and your person could be estranged. You guys are not together. Someone could be realizing, especially a man, could be realizing that he's in love with you. Okay. You already knew you were in love with him, when you were together. Also, this card underneath fell out. I say what I think you need to hear to stay. Okay. So somebody is saying what they think you need to hear in order for you to stay. Stay put, stay in a relationship. And also this one came out. Yep. I can't give you what you deserve. So somebody knows that they just not enough, or they're just not wanting to be enough, or maybe they just come to some realization that they can never be what you need them to be. Aquarius. So we're going to see what, and at the bottom of the deck, when I first put this deck out, we had the Five of Cups. So we definitely have someone missing you, you missing them. It could, no, yeah, it was the Five of Cups. And then I started shuffling, it was the Six of Cups. So 5 and 7, there's some change that transpired within the relationship. You guys maybe, separated, went separate ways. Somebody just doesn't know how to get back to you, how to mend the fence, how to make amends. Someone thinks that it's over. Somebody's dwelling too much on what has happened and not looking at the fact that you can make amends. You can make amends to the severed ties. Somebody also is not understanding that they need to have one-on-one relationships. Okay. So this could have been third party. This could have been a lot of parties. It could just been somebody that was out partying. They just weren't serious about the connection. Somebody needs to think about one-on-one relationships, because that might be best for them right now, especially if they want this particular person or Aquarius back in their life, or it could be vice versa. Aquarius, this is what you need to do. Okay. So definitely there's estrangement and somebody's missing the other, or it's mutual. Somebody is reminiscing about old times, wanting that old thing back, knowing that maybe with the Aquarius, there was purpose, there is love. It just makes sense. They feel like home, or it is home, or vice versa. Aquarius, this is how you feel about somebody. So we have change that happened, and now we have somebody longing for the past, longing for good times. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Okay, three cards for the Aquarius. Strength card. So somebody is definitely maintaining their distance and being strong and not communicating and not reaching out. Somebody's also on the adverse of this. Someone could be courageous enough to reach out, to make amends, to state their intentions here, to where you guys can have some intimate conversations about what is going on. This is like more so a clearing of the air. This is with the strength card, Somebody wants to have communication that is filled with compassion and truth. This could be you, Aquarius. This could be the other person. Someone is definitely trying to maintain here, with the 8, with the strength card. They're trying to maintain their composure, maintain the urge to reach out, maintain. Someone's trying to get over that. Somebody is tempted to touch, tempted to reach out, tempted to engage. They're just sure. They're not sure if they're going to be met with compassion and truth and forgiveness here with the straight card. Someone could be asking for forgiveness, or someone could be granting forgiveness here. You know, it could go either way. There's somebody here who, also there's somebody here who's like, I'm just not going to get back into that because it was too chaotic. It was too addictive. It was too toxic. Somebody could be addicted to you. Someone's trying to, once again, maintain their composure, maintain their feelings within inside. They're still holding on to ego and pride here. 5 of Pentacles, but feeling lost, feeling lack of confidence. Maybe they could even be having a change in their finances. They could be having some uncertain financial situation, especially if they're self-employed. Someone could be feeling ignored and neglected in this relationship, cast away, cast out. The King of Cups, it could be a Libra, could be Pisces, Scorpio, could even be Cancer. We got Leo here, and we got Taurus. Yeah, this person is trying to maintain their composure. They're trying to maintain control and balance of their emotions. It's like somebody wants to reach out. They want to have a real spitfire, surefire conversation about how they feel, what they were thinking, what they did, you know. But they're maintaining themselves. I think the estrangement that is between the two of you is causing someone's emotions to be stirred. They're used to conversation. They're used to knowing. You know, there's a saying, if you could just keep them talking, then you got them. And somebody's not talking, so someone doesn't know if they still have you, Aquarius, or vice versa. You don't know if you still have this other person. Because of the silence, okay? How you two can build a life together. Someone feels like their best efforts, love, time, money, energy is spent with you, Aquarius, or vice versa. This is how you feel. Someone feels like there's a divine spark between the two of you. And that's what holds you two together. There's divinity here. Someone feels like working with you is effortless. It flows. There's a flow. Someone feels like we've done all of this hard work to get to this place in our relationship. We just need to keep going, is what I'm hearing. Somebody feels that way. But I don't know if Aquarius feels that way, or if the other person feels that way. You know, cross watcher, I don't know. Somebody just feels like this is way too toxic to engage in anymore. Just kind of take their ball and leave, you know. They took their ball and they went home. You know, no hard feelings. It's just not working out for me. That's what Aquarius could be saying, or the other person. Which left somebody displaced with the 5 of Pentacles. Displaced emotionally, not knowing, okay, well, what do I do now that you're gone? And I think that's when someone realizes you're absolutely head over heels in love with them. But men and women fall in love differently. You know, women, we fall in love in the presence of, we we want to be doing. We want to see you. We want to, we want to be around you. That's us. Sometimes realize they're in love with you until there is absence. Whether it is we're taking a break, the relationship is off, or my girlfriend went overseas for a month for work, and now I realize that I absolutely love her. It's different. So somebody is realizing that they're in love with you. But they're realizing that they can't give you what you deserve also. And maybe they just say things to get you to stay, or this is you, Aquarius. Let's get some advice here for you, Aquarius. If this is business, it says persevere, be strong, stay in the fight, continue the wash, rinse, repeat cycle, because you're getting to a place of making your business, especially if you're self-employed, you're going to get to a place where it's autonomous. Money is just coming in because of the work you have already done. But it says maintain a steady flow of work, okay? Over and over again, you need to do something. The Five of Pentacles says, yeah, you're uncertain about this self-employment, especially if you're self-employed, or you're uncertain about your money. You're uncertain about your position. If you are uncertainty about self-employment, because you need to maintain control here. You need to always be focused on business matters and business, because despite what we have all been told about the King of Cups, yes, he is the king of love, he's of spirituality, of being cultured, of the arts, but he or she is also concerned about business. So your focus needs to be business. You need to learn your business, do your business, be focused on business, control yourself when dealing with business. Know that to get a particular outcome, you have to maintain. There has to be maintenance about your business. You can't, just let it be free flowing and do nothing. All right, advice for the Aquarius. Okay, that one wanted to pop out. The Three of Cups. Ooh, that's tough. Okay, so the Three of Cups talks about the one that got away. It talks about, of course, reconciliation. Especially if this is, somebody feels like you are the one that got away, or you feel like somebody's getting away from you. It could be Cancer. It could be anybody. Don't get too hung up on the signs. The Three of Cups as advice. Communicate clearly. Communicate how you're thinking. Okay? Your thought process. Communicate clearly. Socialize. Get out there. Mix it up. Date. Put yourself out there. Talk to siblings or loved ones or neighbors. Or there could be a neighbor or somebody around you who could be crushing on you, who could want to date you. The advice here, the Three of Cups. You guys need to do something monumental together. So that will be buying a house, having a baby, starting a business, whatever. You need to do something big here, getting engaged. It says that the one that got away, somebody wants to come back together and do something big with you. This is the initial stages of creation. So they want to do something initially, that they want to build or create from it here. Yeah, it's like somebody wants to revive something. Someone could be coming back to you saying that they changed, or there has been change that's happened in their heart. Something has transitioned. Someone could say that they're on a spiritual journey, or they have been on the spiritual journey. They understand what's going on. They understand the relationship better now. They understand the cause and effect of why it had to end. What's the advice for Aquarius? For Aquarius. The Death card, yeah. Yeah, this is the spiritual journey, the transition here. Something is, it's either over The death card specifically talks about a relationship being over, an ending to a relationship. Now it could be romantic, platonic. It could be, any type of relationship, right? But it's over. It could even be business relationship. Something was over or needs to transition. One more card for advice here. With card coming out. Something about somebody's home, stability, feminine children, foundation. The foundation. Something about the foundation needs to change or transition, or it's ended. Someone is still holding on. Someone feels like their foundation was ripped from under them. I don't know if you guys got that. And then also somebody feels, this looks like a good Four of Pentacles. It says more stability, maintaining, and then growing and trying to build from the Four of Pentacles, which is a good place to build from. If we're talking about your stability and your money, if this is love, that somebody's still holding on. They're still holding on to hope. They're still holding on to the relationship. They could even still be trying to hold on and cling on to you for dear life. Again, something about the foundation, their foundation being ripped out. Something needs to change. If somebody's very domineering, very dominant, very forceful, wants to exert their will on you, they need to change. And maybe they could be having a change of heart with the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It talks about being filled with spirit, getting spiritual downloads, increasing spirituality, love flowing. Somebody's heart sector has been opened, definitely in love. And this is a singular love, okay? Also, the Ace is a one card, talks about self-identity and how you present yourself to the world, and maybe even transforming with the Death card that. Something about somebody's stability, what they were hanging on to, what they were clinging on to. Someone could have been materialistic. Someone could have been very dominant. That needs to change. Somebody was very trying to exert themselves and force themselves or their will upon you, Aquarius, or their wants upon you. It looks like they're changing, or something has changed. I'm not sure. We've got two majors here. Okay. I don't know if somebody's going through some spiritual cleansing journey. You would have to do your own research about that. If that is, what's happening here. What has happened, yeah. It could be. Yeah, it could be that somebody is finally getting it. Someone is opening up and waking up to the fact that someone's very addicted to you, or very addicted to your energy, okay? And they're trying to manifest you back. I think they understand that they know they can't give you what you deserve, okay? They can't give you what you deserve because they were stuck in that Four of Pentacles type of energy. I want Aquarius to want what I want, or Aquarius was doing this to someone else. I want you to want what I want. I want you to just stay here even though you're not getting exactly what you want. I want you to be a part of this even though you're not fulfilled. I want you, it's so dominant to where somebody pushed the other person away. Someone just kind of woke up and said, you know what, this has to end. Maybe someone could be changing for the better. Get a personal reading. If you feel like you don't know if your person is changing for the better, definitely get a personal reading if you care to do that. This is very interesting. Also, your finances and your financial, whatever you're doing, you're in a very good place for it. You're in the initial stages of creating, and this is really good. You're going to have some financial turnover. You could even get a large sum of money here with the Four of Pentacles. something that takes you to a place of stability, but you have to maintain it. So this reading is all about maintenance, especially when it comes to your money, Aquarius. Just maintaining and bringing in more and doing the same thing over again. Maintaining. If this is love, then it's like somebody is having a change of heart. It's like you pull the rug from under them, okay, Aquarius? Or vice versa. This is what you did, cross watcher. You pull the rug from under an Aquarius, and somebody is getting it now. They're understanding that the only way that they can win you back is to have real change, okay? And if it's not real, then they just have to move on and allow it to just be the death. It's the death of the relationship. It's over. It's done. It's dead. Or they need to have transition. You know, because energy doesn't die. It just transition. So, yeah. Be sure that, be sure, Aquarius, that you're dealing with someone who's interested in healing. Because someone is not interested in healing. And someone is saying, I didn't know I would fall this deep in love with you. Yeah. Somebody's just realizing that they're head over heels for you. Okay. Yeah. And somebody is saying, I will never let you go. We see that with the Four of Pentacles. There's also someone saying, Jesus, they're stalking your social media. Okay. You could be saying Aquarius, or the other person could be saying, if you love me, show it. Okay. Because someone is or was a master manipulator with the King of Cups. Yeah, definitely. And they will turn this situation around on you. Okay. Because they can manipulate. Be sure that your person is interested in healing, because someone is saying, I'm not interested. Okay. Somebody was holding on to their foundation too, because they're very materialistic. They were holding on to what they had already established in their life, and they just wanted you to be a part of it, you know, like as a side person. Okay. Yeah. They just wanted you as a side woman or man, and that was all. It looks like they didn't know they was going to fall in love with you. Okay. Very interesting reading, Aquarius. Someone could be going through a spiritual transition. Or this is you. I'm going to leave it here. Yeah. Okay. Am I leaving it here? Am I leaving it here? Okay. What's this person's next move towards the Aquarius? The Nine of Cups. Okay, so this is like a mini manifestor card. Like, you know, if you don't get the Magician, but you get the Nine of Cups, this is like somebody manifesting, either, you know, subconsciously or unconsciously. Because if you hope and you wish and you keep praying for something, but you're not like setting intentions, and you're not like burning incense, and, you know, you're not being ritualistic about it, you're still manifesting. So somebody with the Nine of Cups is hoping, wishing, praying for you. You can't hope and wish and pray for something you already have, right? So it's definitely for something that they are without. So they could be without you, or vice versa. This is what you're doing, Aquarius. Someone, it will make them very happy or emotionally stable. They will feel like they have a sense of stability emotionally if you were with them. They also could be drinking a lot, or indulging in something. What's the next move towards Aquarius? The Prince of Cups. So they could just reach out to you, gives you some loving message. Okay. They could just tell you how much they miss you, how good you look. This is a happy surprise too. So maybe you will welcome them. If you won't, then that's okay too. This person will reach out to you, okay? What is this person's next move toward Aquarius? With the Page of Cups, they're in love with you. They're emotionally immature. They may not even know how to express all of the feelings, the emotions that they have for you. So it will definitely come out very immature. Wow, the Ten of Pentacles. This person is not letting you go. They are holding on for dear life. The Ten of Pentacles, they want you in their life for a very long time, if not for the rest of their life, for a very, very long time. Yeah, all of a sudden, with the Tower card, they feel this magnetic, this boom, the shift, okay? Something had already happened. Something happened in this relationship that normally happens. Now, this could have been somebody walking away, or there's a big blow up or a blowout, and then you guys come back together. But I think this time is different. Somebody is realizing that it's different this time around. That maybe whomever their next move towards you. See, this is a masculine card also, okay? And it's very, this card is very self-serving, okay? Because it's about reputation, it's about expertise, it's about your career, long-term goals. With this card, once again, this person wants you in their life for a very, very long time. Emotionally immature. Doesn't know how to execute this. Doesn't know how to be vulnerable enough. This card talks about staying in a relationship even when you have nothing in common but legacy, and wanting to fulfill the legacy. Someone's just not giving up. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles, because I'm tempted to say the Ten of Pentacles, this person still wants you back. They just want you back, but they still have a family or some dynamic that they are attached to that they are not going to let go. So they want you alongside of something else or somebody else, okay? Because this person is attached to the legacy of, even though they have nothing in common with another person or another thing that they are involved in, there's no love there. There's just duty. They still are going to stay with the Ten of Pentacles. The Hierophant. It could be that some of the happy surprise could be that some of you, this person wants to fix it. They want to marry you. The Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Something, they feel like you're their soulmate. It's destiny here. Why the Ten of Pentacles? With the Hierophant here, it's like they're being guided, or they've gotten some guidance. They've gotten guidance in the midst of all the trouble, all the drama, all the love affair, all the childishness. Maybe that they need to grow up. Maybe they've gone and got spiritual guidance or clarity, or maybe they just got guidance from somebody who is older, more astute in this matter. Someone who is already married. Maybe they're looking at, they have an example of a marriage or a person that they want to emulate. They want to be more like. The Two of Swords. Okay. Somebody's fear-based thoughts kept them blocked, kept the relationship blocked. Also, it talks about, the Two of Swords talks about a possible reconciliation, but not before there's cooperation. You guys have to have a surefire plan of how this works. how you're going to come back together, because there's a power struggle, or there was a power struggle between the two of you. There was no cooperation. It's like two people trying to walk down the street, but the one person wants to go down the street and the other person wants to go up the street. So you're pulled in two different directions. You guys aren't cooperating. Somebody does it. This card comes up when two people wanted two different things. Okay, somebody could have just want you as a side person and wanted you to stay there forever in that position. And you wanted to go up the street to be better, to have something else. Okay, so they were trying to pull you down the street. You want to go up the street. There's the power struggle. Someone could have wanted to marry you. You don't want to get married, Aquarius. So there's the power struggle there. And then there's the break. There's somebody also, they were like in this relationship, like burying their head in the sand and not dealing with issues and not dealing with things. And maybe there was somebody who was like blocking out things here too. Blocking out obvious red flags. And just kept going along to get along. As I split the deck, we have the Knight of Cups and the Moon card. Somebody has a lot of love for you, Aquarius, or this is you. You have a lot of love for someone. Don't know how to express it. Somebody's been conditioned here too, in terms of the opposite sex. Conditioned to believe, conditioned to do, conditioned to, I don't know. The Knight of Cups, somebody's really going to try to sweep you off your feet, or there'll be some romantic gesture. Someone wants to come in and be gentleman, ladylike, whatever. They just want you to fall in love with them, fall back in love. What they are offering is the Knight of Cups. Do we have another offer here? No. Someone's definitely in love with love. They're still guarded too. This could be you, Aquarius. This is someone who's still coming to offer their cup, but they're still willing to do battle. Okay. And they're still on the battlefield. And this is also could be someone who feels like they're just not at a place where they can give you what you deserve. Yeah. But they know that they don't want you to leave. That's what that Ten of Pentacles is. They just don't want you to leave. They don't want you to go. They don't want you to find anybody else. They're not sure if they can live up to your standard. Somebody wants you around because they feel like you both are like-minded individuals. You both are like-minded. You get each other. It's just a power struggle here. You say what's on your mind, or somebody says what's on their mind. Could be dealing with the Cancer. Yeah. There's so much fear and fear-based thoughts in terms of coming together. The both of you fear one another because either the both of you have hurt each other, or it's just a big component of somebody just being unfulfilled and not getting what they want. And they're fearing that it'll be more of that. It'll be more of, if I continue to stay in this, I will not get what I want. It'll be just go along to get along. And someone is just not sure that they want to do that. But then there's another party that's just like, stay, please, just stay. I'll say whatever it is you need me to say in order for you to stay. With the Moon card, somebody takes the other person out of their comfortable space because you both are so different. We've got the dog, and then the wolf or the wild dog, both howling at the moon. So we have two different people doing the same thing or wanting the same thing. How do you get, how do you get to that same place, or get on the same path, or get in alignment with each other when you're very different. And that's what the both of you probably have been asking yourselves. We're very different, but we know that we want to be in that one place together, whatever that place is. Either it's in a relationship, married, whatever, I don't know. It's very hard for you two to come together and cooperate with the Two of Swords here. Somebody's free, wild, free thinker. You may be a little eccentric. The other person is just very, tame. It's the opposite. It's the track. It's the polarity, of life. And it thinks that's what's binding you two together. That's the chemistry. But you both can't figure out how to get past the differences. You can't get past the game with one another. Wow. Very good cards. The bottom of the deck. But here. Somebody just fails to execute. You know what changes people? Change. And I think this is what's happened. Somebody completely changed on the other person. And now somebody is being forced to move. I don't know why I am being prompted to pull all these cards. Y'all know normally I'm out of here in about 10 minutes. Aquarius, I don't know. And when I was meditating, I was like, which sign should I do first? And they were like, Aquarius, some of you having some real wild dreams. Some real wild dreams with that moon card. You just really can't make sense of them. It could even be that your person is in the dream. You're having some real prophetic dreams. Maybe even some premonitions. What's the advice for the Aquarius? Ask for help from others. Yeah. With that Three of Cups, like you need to, maybe you need to run it over with somebody. Run the whole situation down with someone who's unbiased. They don't have any dog in this fight. They don't care what you do or who you do it with. Trust. I was just talking about that. Like, the both of you just don't trust each other. It's been so much that has just happened. It's hard to get on the same page because neither one of you trusts. You're not trusting the situation, the process. You're not trusting one another. Okay. Forgiveness. Wow. We talked about that too. Someone wants it or you need to give it. Peaceful resolution. This is good. Be assertive. The other word that can be interchanged with assertive is be confident. Okay. Speak your mind confidently. Be assertive. Be confident in your approach. In your words. There's a peaceful resolution. So, peaceful resolution, resolve. So you guys, some of you might come back together with this person. Because we got Some of you, I don't know. Because I can hear some of you yelling, I don't want to be back with that person. But you're looking at tarot card readings about them. What kind of sense does that make? And if you do want new love to come into your life, go over to the website and purchase some of the rose incense cones. You can burn them, say a little prayer, bring in new love. And if some of you are looking for good fortune and money, purchase the good fortune cones at the website. And some of you, the incense also, you could purchase the good fortune incense if you don't want the cones. And then for some of you, You got business deals. You've got business going on. You just need some fast luck in your life. You need things to happen quickly. You can purchase the fast luck incense. These things are powerful, guys, and inexpensive. Burn your incense in the morning before you go to work. Come home at night. Wind down. Burn your incense. Set an intention. What do you want fast luck about? Is it about love? Is it about money? What do you want good fortune in? Why do you want good fortune? What is good fortune to you? Why do you want new love? So yeah, just, you know, if some of you here you don't want anyone old, or you do want somebody old, I don't know, you bring in love with the rose incense cones. But you just need to be assertive in your approach, because there's an opportunity, helpful people coming up again. And there's no need to worry, because everything is up to you within the next few weeks. So just wait and ask your angels, because right now it is not the right time. They want you to choose a new direction, okay? In the near future, you'll have the opportunity to do so if you believe big, happy changes can come into you. Let's see what your person wants to tell you, and then we're going to get out of here. What does Aquarius person want to tell? New car coming, Aquarius. Very nice. Maybe they could be buying you a new car, or Aquarius, you're buying someone. What does this person want to tell the Aquarius? Okay, the cards don't want to talk. This might be the end of the road. Ghosted you, but I'll be back. Crazy. I think of you intensely, so you'll feel me. Yeah, this is that Nine of Cups. Somebody is definitely trying to manifest you back in their energy. They want to tell you that you're super smart, super hot, and the sex is fire. Very nice, I guess. I mean, if they feel like you're now the chaser, okay? Or they're the chaser. And someone is saying, all I do is dream about sex with you. Wow. Aquarius, very. Jesus, this person is very sexually attracted to you. I masturbate to the thought of you doing something, Aquarius. Someone feels like this is a match made in heaven. Aquarius, peaceful resolution. You'll come to some resolve about this. Look up the word resolve, okay? And then you'll understand what you guys will, what it will happen there. So it's not dissolve. It's not dissolution. So it's not, you're not going to take it apart, but you'll come to some resolution, okay? Normally, resolutions allow you to move forward, either together or separate. So, Aquarius, this has been your reading. We are at 45 minutes. I have not done this in forever. If you feel like you want to get your own personal reading, go over to the website, book your own reading there. Take advantage of all of the incense at the website level. Yep, all of the incense, and even the candles. We got to start practicing our magic and doing more to bring in the energy that we want, okay? All right, so Aquarius, all links are below. You can text your question to the number below. You can always donate to the channel if you're feeling moved to do so by clicking the Buy Me a Coffee link. That's below also. Thank you, Aquarius. Take